As a self-confessed Pokemon degenerate, there really is no pack safe from these greedy little hands. I must admit though, even I am intimidated by these mystery packs you see before you today. This is gambling in its most purest and destructive form, and in any other circumstances, my better angels would have prevented me from buying this stuff. But alas, I am contractually obligated as a Pokemon YouTuber to buy these whenever they become available. That contract also stipulates that whenever I have different mystery packs, I must have them battle each other. So here we are. Let's find out who wins. Definitely won't be me. All right, let's get started. So for your viewing pleasure today, I have the renowned PokeRev Mystery Pack in its new Obsidian form. They'll be facing off against the Vault City Pack with the Legend tier. Don't think these are new, but they were just re-released. And to see who's the winner, I'll be counting up the value of the cards that I pull from each pack. And then in addition, if I think the card is worthy of getting a PSA 10, then I'll add that value as well. And at the very end, I'll have a recap, counting up all the values and declare a winner. But yeah, let's see what these packs actually contain. So much like its previous iterations, there'll be 5 guaranteed packs and then 1 bonus pack. And then this is sort of where the gambling comes into play. So at the very bottom, you'll have the green, which is the minimum guarantee, and then you'll have another Sword Shield Scarlet Violet Era pack. Red, 1 in 5 chance, you'll have Sun and Moon, XY high-end Sword and Shield, so maybe like Evolving Skies, that'll be pretty cool. Silver, you have a 1 in 10 chance, you'll have of getting a Black and White Era, high-end Sun and Moon, XY. Gold, which is 1 in 25, so you have Wizards of the Coast, Diamond and Pearl, Platinum Heart Gold, and Vintage Japanese, and at the very top, 1 in 200 chance, I'll never see this pack, but you have a first edition Wizard of the Coast and EX Era pack. So yeah, let's move. Oh, actually, going to the back here, you also have a 1 in 100 chance of getting a rainbow pack. So that's all of the bonus packs. I think instead of the Obsidian, but not sure. Doesn't matter. I'll never get this. And then you also have a throwback pack, 1 in 50 chance, and then that'll replace your 5 guaranteed packs with XY, Sun and Moon. Yeah. So yeah, that I believe is it for the PokeRev pack. Let's move on to the Poke Vault pack. So much the same here. We have 5 guaranteed packs. There'll be Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, and then the bonus packs. You have a 50% chance of getting Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet Japanese, 35% chance of getting Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield merged. Not sure what merge means. I guess just they're combining 2 eras. 10% Black and White Sun and Moon XY merge, 5% WotC Heart Gold Soul Silver, and 1 in 250 mystery pack chance of getting a legendary collection pack. So yeah, this one was I believe $70 and this one was $80. So PokeRev was $10 more. Not sure how much of an advantage that gives it, but yeah, I guess we'll just have to find out. I guess I'll start with the Vault City pack. The funny thing about these packs is that I noticed one of them was lighter than the others, like noticeably so. So it's good that I'll have this on video in case I need to, I guess, have proof that I maybe got like shorted a pack. So yeah, I guess we'll see. So Vault City pack. Let's rip right into it. All right, first mystery pack. Let's pull out the packs first. Let's look at the selection here. So Paldea Evolve, Silver Tempest, Temporal, Crown Zenith, not bad. And what is this? Japanese Temporal Forces? Okay, that's kind of cool. Pretty stoked about the Crown Zenith. It's always a pleasure to pull Crown Zenith. Paldea Evolved is also pretty good. Yeah, so pretty solid pack lineup, except for maybe the Japanese. I think they're in general less valuable than English, but pretty happy nonetheless. I don't think I've opened Japanese before, so this will be sort of a treat. But let's look at our actual bonus pack here. Okay, starting off with a banger here. 10% chance of getting a silver pack, and we've already pulled one. So 1 in 10 of these, I'll be able to pull one of these silver packs. And this sort of makes this video already kind of worth it, in my opinion. Okay, so starting off really hot. Silver pack, I'll save this to the end. But yeah, Vault City is coming out swinging. So yeah, PokeRev packs are sort of put on notice already. But yeah, let's open these packs. Starting with, I think this is Japanese Temporal Forces. Okay. And I don't think there's a pack trick, but yeah, let's just Courtney. I think this is Roselia's Evolve. I don't know what Roselia's Evolve is, but our last card is this trainer. So nothing from the Japanese pack. Let's move on to, actually, let's start off with Temporal. Code card. Cottony, Carvana, Ekans, Turtwig, Sableye, Great Tusk, Moist Conviction, Shiftry. Okay. All right, not only did we get a silver tier pack in our first Vault City pack, but I think we have an SIR here. So let's just see what we get. Iron Boulder SIR from the Vault City packs. Okay, so yeah, Vault City is continuing to start off very scaldingly hot with an SIR in its second pack. Wow. Yep, centering does not look, actually it's not bad, but there is a noticeable white dot here, so that probably precludes this from getting a PSA 10. So we'll probably just have the base value up on the right. I'm moving on to Paldea Evolve. Wow. Rickety, Pikachu, Slackoth, Wattrel, Pomo, Gothorita. We have Honchkrow, Murkrow, Mosshold, and Hydreigon. So, unfortunately, no illustration rare or SIR from that pack, which is quite a regression to the mean, I guess. But yeah, moving on to Silver Tempest. So, moving back eras into Sword and Shield. I mean, these are fun because you do get an assortment of packs. It does get pretty monotonous just opening, like, Journey together, like, a full booster box. Serena, Sigilyph, Gym Trainer, Dreepy, Vulpix, Emolga, Baniri, Chimcho, Phoebus, and our last card looks like we have maybe a V? Regieleki V. So, yeah, a hit, but probably not a valuable hit, so yeah, moving on to Crown Zenith. Poniard, Seal, Rockruff, Aaron, Riolu, Metang. I didn't do a pack trick here, did I? And Snorlax is our rare. Okay, yeah, so nothing from Crown Zenith, which is, you know, strange. But yeah, definitely can't complain because out of our second pack, we got an SIR and that silver pack, which I'll probably save till the end. Let's move all of these to the side and move towards the PokeRev mystery pack. So yeah, completely expect to get greens and base packs after getting that silver pack. So anything above that will just be, I guess, cherry on top. But yeah, we have this business card from PokeRev, and looks like this sticker. It's a nice touch. He changes up his stickers for every mystery pack, it seems like, keeping with the theme of the pack, because last one, I think it was the platinum tier, the stickers were sort of like speckly and shiny, and this one has just straight up black. This also is not my first encounter with the PokeRev mystery pack. Last time I was able to pull the rainbow pack, so I think I've used up all of my PokeRev mystery pack luck for the rest of my life, but yeah, here's the lineup. Okay, so we have Silver Tempest, Rebel Clash, never opened this, so looking forward to it. Stellar Crown, Twilight Masquerade, and Astral Radiance. Not a bad lineup. I think maybe not as good as the Vault City because of that Crown Zenith, but at the same time, Vault City had that Japanese pack, which was kind of a dud. But yeah, let's just go like this. Yeah, when I opened that Rainbow pack, and I'll have a link to that video up on the right, probably. But yeah, I was able to get a Japanese Jungle First Edition pack, and that was probably one of the coolest experiences I've had opening Pokemon. Just the fact that I was opening something that was nearly 30 years old. Yeah, quite an insane experience. We have Meryl, Rhyhorn, Ponyta, Grubbin, Rapidash, Revavroom, Glass Trumpet, Mewtwo, Aerozero Under Depths, and Credilli. So, second pack. And for Vault City, the second pack had an SAR. Will I see something similar with the PokeRev pack? We have Ducklet, Ninetales, Trevenant, Emolga, Chiu, Lucky Helmet, Mightyena, Ducklet, Melodic, and Pheasantipity is our last card. Alright, moving on to a different era. So yeah, like I said, this is kind of the fun of this. You get like a smorgasbord of Pokemon cards. You're able to see different arts, different art styles. And yeah, I guess all specifically curated by your favorite Pokemon influencer. Azelf, Shieldon, Rufflet, Ponyta, Rowlet, Bronzer, Oshawott, Irida, and Miss Magius is our last card. Alright, so kind of a slow start for the PokeRev packs. They have a lot of ground to make up for, considering we got an SIR and that 10% silver pack over there. Silver Tempest. Shoot. Alright, Jinx, Brandon, Altaria, Routes, Fletchling, Dratini, Clink, Stunfisk, Regenerative Energy, and our last card is Talonflame. Okay, so yeah, the bleakness continues with the PokeRev packs, but yeah, Battle Styles, yeah, never opened this. Oh, sorry, Rebel Clash, yeah, never opened this before, so I guess we'll see. 3, 4, yeah, as the packs get older, I'm less confident in what the pack tricks are. Just gonna assume, okay, there we go. Got something with texture in the back. Tranquil, Medicham, Morgrem, Farfetch'd, Meowth, Caterpie, Corsola, Litwick. We have Energy, Speed Energy, and our last card looks like a full art trainer. Wow, Milo. That is an extremely buff trainer. Cool. Discard 2 cards from your hand and draw 2 cards for each card you discard this way. All right, cool. Yeah, and I guess this qualifies as our first hit for the PokeRev packs. Doesn't really compare to that SIR over there, I'm sure, but in lieu of having anything up here on PokeRev side, I will just add that to the Pantheon. And let's look. Okay, so PokeRev is mirroring, or yeah, just copying, I guess, whatever Vault City is doing, because we have another 1 in 10 chance pack for PokeRev. Okay, so I don't know if this is scripted or not. I can assure you that it is not, but yeah, we also have a 1 in 10 chance pack for PokeRev side. So that's Black and White Era, High End Sun and Moon, and XY, and yeah, so this opening is already defying all expectations probability wise, but yeah, we'll save these all to the end, I guess. Not sure if that's the best way to sort of add drama to this whole opening, but yeah, we'll just do that. All right, let's move back to Vault City. I think this one was the lighter pack, or maybe not. Or perhaps it was just that Japanese pack that was causing it to be light. Okay, here are our packs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, not sure of the pack. But yeah, we have Crown, Zenith, Brilliant Stars, Paradox Rift, Silver Tempest, and Scarlet and Violet base. I do like that there is, you know, Crown Zenith in each mystery pack so far. And not a bad lineup too. Brilliant Stars, yeah, I haven't had much opportunity to open this, so that's pretty cool. Paradox Rift, underrated set. Scarlet and Violet, also not bad. Let's save that to the end. All right, Scarlet and Violet. So this, of course, has the infamous Drowsy. Awesome card. I've been lucky to pull 2 of those. So if you're gonna open multiple cards from a set, Drowsy is a good one to get. All right, so starting off, we have Cacnea, Sandow, Mareep, Silicobra, Rock Chestplate, Satitan, Flaffy, Smoliv, and we have an illustration rare from PokeRev of Ralts, and I think this is one of the top cards, top illustration rares you can get from Scarlet and Violet. It is perfectly centered, and the back looks okay, decently okay. I mean, there is like a tiny white speck here, but because of how perfectly centered this is, I think that might bias the grader to consider this a PSA 10, even though there is slight damage on the back here. But yeah, awesome hit. We have Joltik, Loudred, Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, Iron Bundle, Techno Radar. We have Wimpod. We have Flittle and Porygon Z. Yeah, I am so used to getting full arts from Pokevault side that it's become a surprise when I just get a regular holo rare. Wailord, Ninetales, Claydol, Dreepy, Fampy, Fletchling, Chimecho, Phoebus. You've got Esper Reverse, and we have another black card here, probably like another V. We have Reshiram V. So yeah, pretty cool card, but yeah, not what I'm used to from Pokevault with regards to value. We've been sort of become accustomed to nice things over here on the Pokevault side. All right, Crown Zenith. The very well respected set, and always a pleasure to open. Friend and Sinnoh, Gloom, Crushing Hammer, Florvesta, Tangela, Baltoy, Meowth, Wailmer. Okay, we have a trainer gallery or Galarian gallery of Charon's Care. Okay, so yeah, the hits keep rolling in for Pokevault, I guess. This one, unfortunately, is almost comically off-centered. It's obviously favoring towards the right here, but the art is fantastic. We have not familiar with him, but I guess this Pokemon is Purloin, I think. And I suppose this is Charon. Yeah. Yeah, coming back to this hobby after like a decade, so I don't know most of the newer stuff, but very cool card nonetheless. All right, last the base guaranteed packs for Pokevault. Will we see some last pack magic? Is it necessary for us to get last pack magic, considering how filled with hits the Pokevault side has been? Once again, this is Brilliant Stars. Yeah, haven't had much opportunity to open this. Floatzel, Sigilyph, Pachirisu, Buizel, Gibble, Trapinch, Execute, Starly, Vibrava, and our last card of the guaranteed packs for Pokevault is Breloom. All right, let's see what we got. I would not be disappointed if we just got the base rarity bonus packs from now on. And yeah, so we got black, which is Sword and Shield, Scarlet, and Violet Japanese. So if PokeRev wants to mirror this color again, like the first pack, I would be okay with that. But yeah, let's just rip this one open since it's I guess a common pack. And looks like, not sure what this is, but probably Sword and Shield. Yeah, Silver Tempest. I think Silver Tempest is the one with the Lugia, right? Okay, most likely no Lugia in here with that white code card. Alright, Stonejourner, Araquanid, Unidentified Fossils, Spinarak, Fennekin, Phoebus, Chamcho, Fletchling. You have Dreepy. Is this a Komiya art? Yeah, you can always tell a Komiya art. And Frostlass is our last pack. Alright, so yeah, another good Poke Vault pack. I mean, we did just get the base rarity bonus pack, but we were able to get that illustration rare and that Galarian Gallery over there. Alright, so the Pokemon, or the PokeRev Obsidian pack, last one. Okay, spoiler alert, but yeah, we got the base green one. But our lineup is as such. We have, I think there's the same lineup as the last pack. We have Stellar Crown, Astral Radiance, Silver Tempest, Twilight Masquerade, and Battle Styles. Actually not the same, but let's go with, yeah, that makes sense. All right, yeah, PokeRev, we're gonna have to hit an SIR, an illustration rare at least, for this to be a challenge at all, because so far it seems like PokeVault is our runaway champion. We have Lileep, Pawmi, Fletchling, Meryl, Koraidon, Codescroll, we have Iron Boulder, we have Electivire, and Grimmsnarl is our holo rare. Twilight Masquerade. So a Greninja would be nice, but I also like the Carmine and the Perrin. Those are really cool trainer SIRs. Chamcho, Chimchar, Whirlipede, Crawdont, Leafeon. And if we were to pull those, I think that would swing this battle heavily back in PokeRev's favor. Okay, it looks like we have an illustration rare here of Walking Wake. Oh, not an illustration rare. Excuse me. Quite embarrassing. And yeah. Let's forget that ever happened. All right, moving on to Silver Tempest. Araquanid, Stonejourner, Golbat, Krogunk, Solosis, LGM, Zubat, Fungus, we've got Murkrow, and Armaldo. Astral Radiance, Roxanne, Togetic, Gusty Pickaxe, Barboach, Pawniard, Eevee, Heracross, Teddy Ursa, Whiscash, and Mamoswine is our last card. Alright, so I think it is now panic time for PokeRev. They're gonna need to throw like a Hail Mary here to have a chance at winning. Okay, so Battle Styles. Yeah, I haven't had much opportunity to open this set as well. Cacturn, Mustard, Silicobra, Houndour, Lickitung, Horsey, Minky, Pure Ugly, and Kingdra is our holo. Alright, let's just rip right into this green pack. Yeah, pretty disappointing PokeRev pack. So PokeRev Mystery Pack, so you will have to thank me for taking this out of circulation. But we have Surging Sparks, which is, I guess, not bad. One of the better Scarlet and Violet packs you could get. Prismatic would have been cool though. Or even 151. But yeah, I still have as yet to get that Pikachu. No Pikachu. We have Eevee, Execute, Castform, Mesprit, Magneton, Lisi's Appeal, Tauros, Quaxley, Clobopus, and we have a Palossand EX. Alright, so yeah, pretty dismal PokeRev Mystery Pack, but we still do have these silver packs left to open. We will start off with the Poke Vault silver pack. So just as a reminder, this one is Black and White, Sun and Moon, and XY. Okay, I think this might be Black and White base, but it could very easily be wholly or completely wrong. Black and White base. Okay, not bad, not bad. Pat on the shoulder here. Let's open the PokeRev first before we actually open the packs and just I guess compare the two packs. So PokeRev, the silver is also Black and White, and then high-end Sun and Moon and XY. Would be funny and not surprising if we were to get a Black and White base pack with this one as well, but does not seem to be the case. No idea what this pack is. XY Flash Fire. So Black and White versus XY. I'm going to guess that this is worth more, but I'm not basing that on anything because I have almost zero knowledge with these older sets. But yeah, we'll start off with Black and White base. I have no idea what cards are available for me to chase in this set, but I'm sure I'm ripping into like $50-$60 packs, and most likely should have kept these sealed. But I would never do that to you. Wait, there's no code card. Okay, let's just put 3 to the front. Okay. All right, so we have something back here. Okay, so Super Scoop Up, Alomomola, Patra. This is cool. Opening something that is like 14 years old. Darumaka, Clink, Woobat, Lillipup. This. Okay, was this our hit? Oh, this is a reverse holo, right? Okay, so our next card is the code card. Okay, and then this looks really cool, but not sure if this is worth anything. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is our hit for the pack. This is Zekrom. Not sure what this is called. I guess this is like hyper rare from modern sets, but oh yeah, this is really cool. There's some sort of like speckled texture quality on the background. Yeah, no idea how much this is worth, but hopefully it's at least worth how much the pack is. And unfortunately, centering slightly off, and the back is pretty clean except for this little slight gash at the top, but a super cool looking card, and a card that I will probably never again pull in my life. All right, so Poke Vault not stopping with the hits, and as you can see, it's a pretty lopsided effort here. But considering how old these packs are, I mean, I think PokeRev could change it all with just a single swing, as it were. But yeah, code card here. gonna just do 3 to the front because I'm scared. Okay, we have a Miltank, Torkoal, Palpad, Seedot, Pidgey, Stunky, Duskull, Flabibi. Okay, here is our reverse Duskull. Pretty cool looking card. I like this reverse holo design here. And our last card of the entire opening is this guy, Skuntank. Am I missing something here? No, yeah, looks like it. All right, so this, I probably don't even need to go into an in-depth recap to declare a winner, but I'll do it anyways. And we're back. Please excuse the chaos here, and don't worry about Pikachu. He's just overwhelmed from all the excitement today. You can blame Pokeball for that. But yeah, so I was able to take some time and calculate the value of the pulls. Let's start off with the pathetic showing that was PokeRev. So yeah, I almost threw up in my mouth when I found out that this XY Flashfire pack was worth about $70. And then only for us to get this Skuntank rare card. So yeah, highly disappointed by PokeRev, but of course, you know, that's part of the game. And yeah, our only pull really from PokeRev, and I'll probably have to do some double checking, especially with the older stuff in case I missed the pull. But yeah, so far, only pull is this Milo trainer card, which is like a $5 card, which is, I guess, not bad as a pull, but considering that we paid like $160 total for these PokeRev packs, kind of not what you want to see, but at the same time, had a lot of fun, and you can't really put a price on that, I suppose. But anyways, moving on to the clear winner here, Pokevault. This pack also is actually a little bit more. This is a black and white base. This is $80. I would have also threw up in my mouth a second time had I not pulled the card that I did from this pack, and I'll go into that in a second. But our pulls for Pokevault was this Charon's Care. Let me pull up my spreadsheet here. Okay, so pull up the spreadsheet. So this Charon's Care, $5 will not even entertain the thought of sending in this PSA. This might be one of the most egregious examples of off-centering that I've seen. But yeah, cool card. Surprised that's only worth $5. It's a really neat card. Next up is this SAR, which I thought would be more because, you know, it's an SR. But this Iron Boulder, $5 card, would probably not consider sending this to PSA because there is white spot there, a little bit of a white spot there, and another white spot right there. So yeah, $5, $20 card actually. And then second place is this Ralts, which is $25 ungraded, but so perfectly centered and with so minimal damage on the back. I mean, there's a little bit of whitening there, and a tiny speck here, but I think because this is so perfectly centered, I'm definitely considering sending this in to get graded. And PSA 10 of this is actually $300, so I think worth a shot. And saving this big boy for last, picture my surprise when I saw that this in a PSA 10 is worth $1,500, but only 80 raw, but still $1,500 card if a PSA 10. And centering is slightly favoring towards the left, but I think it might still be within PSA's threshold for that for 55-45 centering. Back two looks super clean. Just a tiny white speck there, and the bottom corners look decent. So yeah, I mean, it's probably a 9, but I think because of the markup, because this is, like I said, 80 raw and 1,500 in a PSA 10, I think you have to take the chance and send this in to get graded. But yeah, so yeah, that's about it for the values. Like I said, there's a clear winner here, and that is Pokevault. All right, that is the video. Let me know in the comments if you guys are considering getting these mystery packs, and if you have, what you guys have pulled. As always, thank you all so very much for hanging out, and fellow collectors, until next time.